A man tried to play with a gorilla using a beer bottle, but the gorilla suddenly grabbed his collar and stared at him fiercely. When the zookeeper rushed over to save the man, Caesar let go unwillingly. What they didn't know was that Caesar did this to steal the small knife in the man's pocket. That night, when no one was watching, Caesar easily used the knife to force open the cage door. Then, he opened the door of the cage holding the largest ape. After gaining the chimpanzee's trust, he opened the cage of the bully ape that often picked on him. Caesar swung a punch at the bully. The bully tried to fight back, but turned to see the chimpanzee standing right next to him. The bully gave in to the pressure, quietly bowing its head to Caesar. The next day, the man wanted to take Caesar home, but when Caesar saw the leash in the man's hand, he slowly closed the cage door, choosing to stay. He no longer wanted to be a pet. The other apes cheered when they saw this. He watched the zookeeper enter the security code and quietly memorized it. Late at night, Caesar sneaked out of the cage, correctly entered the code, and escaped from the shelter's roof. He went straight to the man's home and took the medicine from the refrigerator. He then returned to the shelter and released the medicine while the apes were asleep. The next morning, the ape's eyes had turned green, and Caesar looked even smarter. At almost the same time, the zoo director noticed something strange. The apes were standing in lines. Caesar slowly turned to meet the director's eyes, and the other apes quietly walked away. That night, all the apes returned to their cages on their own. When the zookeeper was locking the cages, he saw Caesar standing outside. He immediately approached Caesar with an electric stick. Caesar grabbed the electric stick. The zookeeper ordered him to let go, but Caesar opened his mouth and